What's up, man? It's your big brother K Reno. I want to shout out to my homie Kofi from Kofi's Universe. Y'all make sure to subscribe to his channel and support everything he got going on because he be dropping that knowledge. Yeah!
$150,000 later, I put that funeral on. The day of the funeral, everything was done by Uncle Ray. Def Jam puts in the article they paid for X's funeral. Yeah, Def Jam, you gave me $35,000. But X's funeral was way more than $35,000. And everything at the Barclays Center, Kanye took care of. So when I see you guys, I always got a lump in my throat because, like, this man made us millionaires. And I had to fight to put this together with my family.
Hey, everybody. I just was on Instagram and I saw the TMZ thing where it said that nobody from DMX's camp paid for that funeral. I was there every step of the way. I was his manager at the time. So for the record, Swiss paid 80% of the funeral. Def Jam paid for the funeral. There was a third person that paid for the funeral, but he wanted to remain silent. He didn't want any press on what he did. And those were the three people. And then to this day, Swiss still helps DMX's family on certain things. I know he was not going to say anything, and it needs to be said that he was there every step of the way and orchestrated the most beautiful funeral at Barclays. So guys, stop. Ray, I don't know why you're saying something like this, but just tell the truth. So Def Jam paid something, Swiss paid something, and the third person said something. And I just had to get that off that chest because I know Swiss is not going to say anything. And I hope he doesn't get mad that I'm doing this. But at the end of the day, thank God for Swiss on this one. Peace.
You know, me and Rough Riders had our ups and downs. But when it was time to bury X, I'm on the phone with everybody. With Rough Riders, with Swiss, with Steve Rifkind, with Def Jam. And I'm like, this is what it's going to cost to put X's funeral on. Come on, let's put this together. Everybody say I ain't got it. I'm like, what the fuck? I think I balled out again.
YouTube salute. All right, man. So DMX uncle, he said that Swiss Beats, Rough Riders, Steve Rifkin, because that was DMX manager before he made his transition, and Def Jam didn't pay for the funeral, but Steve Rifkin saying that Swiss Beats paid 80% of the funeral expenses. Let's talk about this. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. All right, let me explain something. It's 2025, right? X passed away in 2021. Why is this shit even a topic? Why is the uncle going around talking about this shit? And my thing is this: Swiss loved X. That was like his right hand man. Like if it wasn't for DMX letting Swiss Beats, because remember he jumped on that Rough Riders anthem because he lost a bet. They was gambling and he didn't want to get on that beat. But you know, DMX, his career catapulted to the top. Number one, not just rap artist, but artist in the world, man. When he came out with his first two albums in 1998. And then Swiss Beats' career just took off. Think about that. Swiss Beats went from working with DMX to the Locks to Jay-Z to Busta Rhymes to Snoop Dogg to East Siders, Mob Deep, shit, probably some members from Wu-Tang. Like Swiss was grinding. Like literally everybody was pulling Swiss in. T.I., I mean, it's more artists, but just right now, those are some of the artists. Swiss just went to another level. He ended up, bringing out some people when he came off a compilation, working with other Rough Rider artists, Cassie, so on and so forth. But all I'm saying is, who do I believe in this situation? To me, I'm leaning towards Steve Rifkin because I believe that Swiss Beats really helped out. And I believe that third party, that silent partner, was probably Jay Z. That was probably Jay Z, whatever. I know that was probably Jay Z because I know how Jay Z gets down. Jay Z, the type of person, he probably was looking out because remember Jay Z also he paid DMX debt when he owed so much money. When Jay Z became the president of Def Jam, he looked out for DMX. So I think Jay Z was probably that silent partner. I'm not saying Kanye West didn't help or didn't look out for anything. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying that the fact that nobody wasn't helping. Who knows if the uncle was trying to maybe pocket some money? This is all speculation, y'all. This is all speculation. What happened if they felt like, no, we're not giving you the money. We're gonna pay maybe the funeral company, the mortuary. We're gonna pay them straight up, or you know how people they deal with certain things. Because I've seen this happen. Like I've seen this in the set in the hood. Like a homie died. Right, this is a true story. One of the homies died, and we raised money. We raised money for the homies' family so they can bury their son. So we came up with the money. The family was like, we need this amount of money. So we got you. We're gonna have some car washes. We're gonna sell some tacos, fish fries. You know how we do in the set in the hood, y'all. Um, the mother, she said thank you for the money. She went down to the mortuary and she paid for everything. She took care of that. The auntie wanted the money. She said, "No, give me the money." She said, "Give me the money. I'm gonna take care of everything." We didn't give her the money. So when we had the funeral for the homie, and it was time for the repast, right? We couldn't go to the repast. None of the homies could. The reason why we couldn't go is because she said that, oh y'all pocket the money. Like we didn't pocket shit. We gave it to the mom. Like how will y'all have a funeral if we didn't do all this stuff to help the family? So there can be some grimy people in the family that want to hold the money at their expense because they got a hidden agenda that nobody knows about. Do I think DMX uncle has a hidden agenda? Not gonna throw him under the bus like that, but something's off, y'all. Post your comments below. Folks, smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live.